So what you were doing then, that I noticed but very slow to video, was you were holding the lead short and keeping tension.
Yeah.
So she's going to pull because you're giving tension. If you give tension, you'll get tension back. Oh, don't eat the shit. So yeah, exactly what you did, as he puts his head down about to get pull up sharply. Because if the farmers just worm the animals, that's a lot of chemicals a small dog's taking in. Hey! Look at her. She's literally, she's like, oh shit there. She wanted to eat Tucker and then she's looking at your foot to eat your foot. So pop up, sharp up. Yeah. So, because I knew he was going to set off the second I didn't even move,
Yeah.
I kind of set him up to fail. I did half a step when off he shot. Good. Good. And literally that is all he needed. Have a go. Good. So when you turn, don't pop unless he doesn't turn with you. What I do, I give a bit more lead. Pop there because he can't eat the shit. Good. And then you see now he's walking loose, then you can start walking backwards. Just do a couple of steps back. So you're changing. That's it. Good. So you see, as you turned, he didn't turn, and you give that little nudge. What you're doing though, you're turning and kind of hesitating. Don't hesitate and wait for him. He has to watch you, not you watch him. Beautiful. So now go a bit further, because what they'll do, if you work on one area, you know, a couple of feet, he'll get really good there. As soon as you move out the area, he'll start pulling. And this is the part of lead work that you need to practice, and come out and practice just this part, rather than think I've got to do a walk. Think, no, I've got to just practice my lead work, because mentally this is very challenging for a dog, because you're blocking him doing everything he wants to do, which is pull and lunge and eat shit and whatever else he wants to do. There, where it's straight, as soon as that lead goes straight, pop and turn. And don't look at her, just walk. The more you look at her, the more you're kind of saying you're going to fail. Turn. It does make you a bit dizzy in the beginning. Oh, well, if you step on her, that's another way she'll learn as well. Turn, because she's pulling. So as soon as she pulls, rather than keep the tension, let go with your right hand and hold both hands on the handle and give that little flick across to take the pressure off. That's it. Has to be firmer. That was better, that one. You see how she looked then? She's like, oh God. So bring Star past. Yeah. Let me move out of the way. See how she does with Ziggy. Get him moving, because he's just focusing on Rua. Good. Beautiful. Turn. Good. Get him away from the edge, because he's just in the grass. Good. Better. I have to do the same with Tucker. If you go too near the edge, you've got the nose in the grass. Started good then. Turn her, bring her back up. Good. Well, see, when you're giving treats, if your hand's down, make sure there's treats in it, and you want a kind of pushing into the treat. So release the treat, otherwise she will start mouthing at your hand. Correct, and turn. Good. Treat in the same side from the hand of the dog's in, yeah. So put your lead in the opposite hand.
Yeah.
And your treats
Take the glove off.
the same side.
Can't do treats in glove.
I'm going to come past you as a distraction. So there, you give him your treat too soon. You could have used your treat to keep him paying attention to you. Soon as we come past, release it and keep him moving. Right. So you give it him too soon, so he took the treat and then looked at us. Yeah, yeah. Timing's everything, and it's practice. Well done. So I've got the treats in my hand, the dog's looking. As we pass you, I release the treat. Good, good, good. Good. So there, what you did As you were turning, you took your hand too far away from his nose.
Keep it closer.
So keep your hand on his nose, yeah.
And there we go.
Doing good, it's only little tweaks. Keep him going. He's too big. He's doing what Tucker does. He's looking on the floor for them. Just keep him moving. She's in Starland. Keep going with Rua. She's more interested in the sheep shit. Good. Correct that tension. Pressure release. Good. Good. Turn and go back up. Star's testing everybody today. Roy's doing super good. So when you hold your hand like that, don't overhold it in the beginning until he's used to it, because he'll lose interest if you overhold. So you need quite a few in your hand so you can give some and then give some more. Good. Yeah. Don't overuse his name, because when you do your recall, if on everything else you've said Reggie this, that and the other, or whatever your dog's called, when you recall them, they're going to be like, well, it don't mean anything because you just nagged me. So we don't nag. I never speak to my dogs unless it's a command or a growl. Yeah, see, you're setting Reggie off now. He's like, come on with my high pitch. Yep. Sit. That's not even a sit.
He's nearly there.
It's because he's cold. He's too busy dithering, I know.
He's cold.
He does it in the rain as well. In the rain, he's like, I can't.
I reckon that's a pass that took out.
Keep him going. Sit. Star's taking on Gandalf's role. Good. Sit. Sit. Good. Bring Star past. So here I'm testing my dog and all your dogs. Just watch, because she has too much. So you see what she does? She gets ready to bounce, to shoot across in front of you. Bring Roy past and Ziggy. He's better in the more in the middle, because he's a bugger in the grass. Free. Good boy.
He's not doing anything.
No, but when he gets frightened, he's clinging onto you and scratching his nails down your back. Got videos of him literally jumping on your back. See, Roy's, that's because your hand's like that.
Yeah.
Look at your ears, Roy. That's what he's doing. So what you can do to teach them not to jump up is literally cause a load of excitement. Sit. And then put them, they all should know sit. So you're literally just going to say anything, do anything, move around, get them really giddy. But as soon as you think, oh, before they put their feet on you, you're going to issue a command. So sit is the easiest one. Use your lead. If they're not going to sit, you're going to use your lead to pop up.
Yeah, there you go.
See, he's just watching. Good, treat. So the second he sits, you've literally got 2 to 3 seconds to reward. So don't hold your treat at the minute, As soon as he sits, shove them treats. So the more treats you give him, the longer he's going to stay in that sit position. Because if you start telling him to sit and then hesitating with your treat, he's then going to be like, oh well, and either disappear or jump up at you.
Yeah.
You can do it with toys, like I say, you don't have to do it with food because we don't want to tease them with food. So the barking, that's it. Make sure he's never rewarded for barking. So you did right, he barked, you told him to sit, and he nearly did it first time, but then he decided not to. So if he barks, just give a little pop on the lead because we don't want, he's getting overexcited.
Sit.
Good. Treat. But yeah, watch them feet.
Yeah.
Do you do paw with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do paw with
Don't
them.
do paw.
Because they think that they get paid, because you do. You give them.
Yeah.
So every dog that does paw, they put the feet on you.
Yeah.
And then you don't want them putting the feet on. That's because your treat's up in the air.
What am I doing wrong?
Your treat's up in the air, so she's going to follow your hand.
Right.
So,
Down. Sit.
Start
Sit.
roll.
See, it's still, the bum still comes up.
but because you put your hand too low then, so you got to think what size dog she is.
Yeah.
Sit, so your hand, if you're doing a sit,
Okay, sit.
comes up and back a touch,
Sit.
and then release when all 4 feet are on the floor.
Sit.
Lower your hands too high.
Sit.
Hold him.
No, you see, she gets up every. We've got the same problem with lying down.
So I'm waiting. Before I release the treat, I'm waiting for the position I want, because she was coming up, she was all over. And if you notice, I'm not telling her to sit.
No.
Because what people do, they tell them too soon and the dog doesn't know it.
Right.
So then it means nothing. So what I'm doing is luring her into a behaviour and then releasing. And if she jumps up, you see, all I'm doing is twisting my hand around. If I pull my hand up, she's going to come up at me.
Okay.
You like my treats now, look.
She does that.
Slightly low, that's it. Make sure all 4 feet are down. She had that left foot up a little bit. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that. It's too big. Too big now, and how old is he? 6 months? In another 12 months. Good, you see now? So you see, it's always handler error.
Yeah.
The dog does. And
no,
like I
that's
say,
all-
even
that's
I do it.
for help.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm doing whatever we've been doing. She's been coming up for it, you know. And
So, yeah,
She'll
so
sit
your
for it.
hand's too high. You've got to get your height adjust. And what people don't do, they don't give the dog, they talk too much to the dog and say, sit.
Yeah, I
The
know
dog
that.
doesn't know it.
No.
So don't talk to your dog. Lure them into the position you want and then reward that position. And the more treats you give or the more food you give, the longer they stay in that position. Once they've done it a few times, now see how much calmer she is, then you can start saying, as you lure her into position, sit. As you're giving her the treats and as she's nice and calm.
right, everything.
Star's showing off then. She was trotting beautifully then, and now she's not.
Good girl, Ruth. Oh, look at with the palm. Goodness sake.
So no, what was that? That was a correction on the lead to put her in a sit. She sat, she was that far away from you, as you put your hand out to give her the treat, she stood up.
So is a user.
So, always the handler. So, be very mindful what you reward is the position the dog is in at that time. So if the feet are up or the bum's up or whatever, that's what you're rewarding, not the sit.